Imagine this. Right now, as you're listening, there's a silent, invisible process happening inside your body. Tiny particles, carrying cholesterol, are floating through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. Some are helpful, others not so much. Some of them are silently sticking to your arterial walls, slowly building up like dust on a shelf you forgot to clean. Most people think cholesterol is the enemy, that high numbers automatically mean danger. But that's not the full story. Cholesterol is essential. Every cell in your body, every hormone your liver produces, even your brain, depends on it. Your body makes roughly 1,000 milligrams of it every single day, not to harm you, but to survive. The real issue isn't cholesterol itself. It's how your body manages it. And here's the fascinating part. A simple 10-minute walk can start changing cholesterol's behavior almost immediately. Let me break it down for you. There are two main types of cholesterol carriers in your blood, LDL and HDL. LDL is often called bad, but think of it more like a delivery truck. It carries cholesterol to your cells. But if too many trucks are on the road, or if the roads are narrow and damaged, some of them get stuck in the arterial walls, causing inflammation and plaque buildup. Over time, this is how silent blockages form. HDL, on the other hand, is the cleanup crew. These particles cruise through your bloodstream, pick up excess cholesterol, and bring it back to the liver for recycling. Both LDL and HDL are necessary. Your health doesn't depend on eliminating cholesterol. It depends on balance, efficiency, and particle behavior. Here's a surprising fact. Nearly half of all heart attacks happen in people with normal cholesterol levels. It's not the total amount that matters most. It's the size, density, and behavior of the cholesterol particles. Small, dense LDL particles are sticky. They lodge in artery walls. Large, fluffy LDL particles float harmlessly. Your body isn't broken when cholesterol is high. It's adapting. It's responding. It's trying to repair and protect. So, where does walking come in? The moment you take your first steps, your muscles start calling for energy. Glucose first, yes, but within minutes, they demand fat too. This activates an enzyme called lipoprotein lipase, or LPL, stationed along your blood vessels like tiny gatekeepers. LPL pulls fat out of LDL particles and delivers it to your muscles to be burned for fuel. At the same time, HDL particles, the cleanup crew, become more active, picking up cholesterol from your arteries more efficiently. Within just 10 minutes of walking, your body is simultaneously burning LDL and boosting HDL activity. Think of it like hiring more efficient garbage trucks while simultaneously using leftover supplies for energy. This is real-time metabolic work happening while you walk. Most people don't realize this. Doctors often focus on long-term cholesterol numbers and medications. But your body starts responding immediately. That single walk after dinner isn't just burning calories, it's a signal. A signal that says, we're active, we're safe. We don't need to hoard energy or store excess fat. This is why walking is so powerful. Not because it's punishment, not because it's a magic bullet, but because it talks to your body in a language it understands. Every step tells your cells, it's okay. Use what you have. Clean up. Keep moving. And here's a mind-blowing fact. Walking doesn't just help your heart long-term. It starts reshaping cholesterol particles within minutes, improves enzyme activity, and lowers inflammation. All while you're doing something so simple, it almost feels effortless. So the next time someone tells you a short walk won't make a difference, remember, inside your bloodstream, at this very moment, your body is capable of profound, life-saving changes, all triggered by movement. By now, you've taken the first few minutes of your walk. Your muscles are awake, your blood is flowing a little faster, and your body is quietly starting to manage cholesterol more effectively. But this is just the beginning. The real magic happens as you keep moving. Minutes 10 to 20. Your body enters what scientists call the insulin advantage. As your muscles pull glucose from your bloodstream for energy, your blood sugar dips slightly. Your pancreas responds by releasing less insulin. And here's why that matters. Insulin is like a storage signal. High insulin tells your liver, store energy, make fat, keep cholesterol locked up. But when insulin drops, the opposite happens. The enzyme we talked about earlier, lipoprotein lipase, or LPL, becomes more active. Fat stored in LDL particles is pulled out more efficiently, burned for fuel, and your bloodstream starts to clear. At the same time, walking triggers the release of hormones like adrenaline and glucagon. These messengers tell your liver, we need energy now. Stored triglycerides, the fats circulating in your blood, are broken down and burned. That's why even a short walk after a meal is so powerful. It directly counteracts the cholesterol-raising effects of that meal. Your body isn't just moving, it's managing your metabolism in real time. Minutes 20 to 30, the HDL boost. Your liver begins releasing fresh HDL particles into circulation. These are like newly hired cleanup trucks. But here's the key. Walking doesn't just increase HDL numbers. It improves HDL quality. The particles become more efficient at reverse cholesterol transport, meaning they can pick up cholesterol from artery walls faster and carry it back to the liver. Your arteries, previously coated in tiny deposits, are now being actively cleared. This stage also reduces inflammation. You see, fat stored around your organs, visceral fat, is not inert. It releases inflammatory molecules that interfere with cholesterol metabolism and encourage plaque buildup. By burning this fat during a walk, your body lowers systemic inflammation, helping cholesterol move more safely through your bloodstream. But there's more. As you move into minutes 30 to 45, a deeper metabolic shift occurs. Your muscles have now exhausted the easy energy sources like glucose and subcutaneous fat. They start pulling from harder-to-reach energy stores, including visceral fat and LDL particles. The enzyme cholesterol ester transfer protein, or CETP, ramps up, redistributing cholesterol between HDL and LDL particles, fine-tuning your system. Your bloodstream becomes more efficient, your cholesterol particles more balanced, and your arteries less clogged, all during a simple walk. And here's the subtle but powerful point. These effects aren't just temporary. Regular walking teaches your liver, we are active. We don't need to overproduce LDL. Over weeks, your body adapts. LDL drops by 5 to 10%, triglycerides by 10 to 20%, and HDL rises by 5 to 8%. But remember, the process starts the moment you put one foot in front of the other. Months of improved blood test results are just the visible proof of an ongoing transformation. Now, many people assume that only running, cycling, or high-intensity exercise can shift cholesterol. But research proves otherwise. Studies in the New England Journal of Medicine and arteriosclerosis, thrombosis, and vascular biology show that moderate walking, distance over speed, is enough to activate the same metabolic pathways as vigorous exercise. For many, this is the advantage. Walking is sustainable, safe, and stress-free. And timing matters more than most realize. A short, 15-minute walk right after a meal, especially dinner, can reduce blood sugar spikes, lower triglycerides, and prevent cholesterol from being stored in the first place. Post-meal walking is like catching a problem before it starts. So, as you continue walking, think of it this way. Every step is a tiny signal to your body, telling it you're safe, active, and ready to function efficiently. Your bloodstream is alive with action. LDL being used for fuel, HDL cleaning up, inflammation dropping, and your metabolism shifting. All of this happens without you even realizing it. Walking is not just movement. It's a conversation with your body. It tells your cells, we don't need to prepare for crisis. We can operate efficiently. Balance is possible. And the longer you commit to this practice, the stronger and smarter your cardiovascular system becomes. You've learned what happens during the first 30 to 45 minutes of walking. But what about the hours, days, and weeks after? This is where the long-term magic happens. Repeated walking sends a clear message to your liver. We are active. We don't need to overproduce LDL. Over time, your liver recalibrates how it packages cholesterol. The result? Lower LDL, lower triglycerides, and higher HDL. But this isn't just about numbers on a blood test. It's about how your body functions at a cellular level, quietly repairing, cleaning, and optimizing while you live your life. Consistency is the real secret. You don't need to run a marathon. You don't need high-intensity workouts. You don't need fancy equipment or gym memberships. Research shows that walking 30 minutes most days of the week reduces heart disease risk by 30 to 40%, almost identical to the benefits of running. Distance matters more than speed. And breaking it into smaller chunks, 3 10-minute walks, is just as effective as one 30-minute session. Outdoor walking can amplify the benefits. Exposure to natural light and green spaces lowers stress hormones like cortisol, which otherwise increase LDL and decrease HDL. So, a short walk in the park after dinner is not just pleasant, it's metabolically powerful. Let's recap what your body is doing while you walk. LDL particles are being used for energy. Your muscles pull them in, reducing the number of sticky particles in your arteries. HDL activity increases. The cleanup crew becomes faster, more efficient, and smarter. Inflammation drops. Burning visceral fat reduces inflammatory molecules that interfere with cholesterol metabolism. Hormonal balance improves. Insulin drops, adrenaline and glucagon rise, and your liver releases stored fat for fuel. CETP activity redistributes cholesterol, fine-tuning the balance between LDL and HDL, optimizing your bloodstream. All of this is happening before you even notice a change in your blood test. Months of improved results are just proof of what's already been taking place inside your body. Walking also affects your mindset. Each step is a signal to your body. We are capable. We're safe. We are moving forward. Your body interprets this signal as a green light for efficiency, balance, and repair. High cholesterol isn't a punishment. It's your body trying to respond to stress, inflammation, and inactivity. Walking tells your body that the crisis is over. You are safe. You are active. You are thriving. Here's the takeaway for your daily life. Aim for 30 minutes most days. Break it into smaller walks if needed. Walk after meals, especially dinner, to counter spikes in blood sugar and triglycerides. Maintain a comfortable pace. You should feel warm, slightly breathless, but able to talk. Make it habitual, not forced. Consistency beats intensity every time. Walk outdoors if possible. Nature and sunlight amplify cardiovascular benefits. And remember this, the benefits don't wait. From the very first step, your body is remodeling cholesterol, burning fat, and reducing inflammation. Every step is a real-time reset for your metabolism. Months from now, your blood tests will reflect the proof, but the change started the moment you began moving. So, here's my challenge to you. Start walking today. Not because you must, not because your numbers are high, but because your body is waiting for the signal. Every step tells it, I am ready. I am active. I am alive. And in that environment, balance, healing, and long-term heart health become possible. Walking isn't a punishment. It's not compensation. It's a conversation with your body, a gentle, powerful, life-saving conversation. And the best part? You can start anytime, anywhere, with no equipment, no stress, no pressure, just your own 2 feet.